What's up, everybody? Maddox here. Welcome back to the Pokehistorian. I am back from my travels visiting my buddy Zach. And if you've been watching the last few videos they put on this channel, Zach is an avid Pokemon card collector and has an incredible both singles and sealed Pokemon card collection, vintage and modern. And while I was visiting him, I bought some cards and he gave me some things too. So I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the things I got from him, both single cards and sealed products. So with that, we'll go through the single cards first, and we'll move over to the sealed product. So first off, we got a first edition Igglybuff from Neo Discovery. I had this card when I was really little. I thought this was a really fantastic artwork by Tanaka here. Very colorful and fun with all the balloons in the background. So happy to have this card back in my collection. This was the only one he had, and he was willing to sell it to me, and then he went on TCG Player and decided to buy out the market. So if you go look on TCG Player and realize that a bunch of Igglybuffs were bought out, that was the doing of my friend. He was just playing around. But yeah, happy to have this card in my collection. Next up, another vintage card. We got Togepi here from Neo Genesis. Absolutely iconic artwork by Kimura. Used to have this card back in the day as well, but I lost it somewhere down the line. Happy to have it back. Got Togepi here looking out the hole of a tree. Looking very, very cool. So yeah, and he's got an attack called Poison Barb. Like, I didn't realize Togepi was poison at all. Kind of strange. Maybe that's a translation error. Next up, we got a more modern card. We got Iron Leaves EX here from Temporal Forces. This card has gotten very, very cheap, and I figured it was time to pick it up. The artwork here is very pretty. It's got a very kind of alien-esque artistic style going on. Almost kind of reminds me of Magic the Gathering or something a little bit. I don't know. But figured it was time to pick it up. Not a huge fan of the futuristic Paradox Pokemon, but this card really works for me. Next up, got a card from Unified Minds. We got Rowlet and Alolan Exeggutor GX. This was actually the only regular tag team card I was missing from Unified Minds, so I'm happy to have it in my collection. Got a very kind of active pose here from Alolan Exeggutor and Rowlet. Looks like they're fighting something together, so very cool card. Happy to have it. And last but not least, my favorite card that I got from Zach. Got Professor Elm's Lecture here from Lost Thunder. This might be my favorite trainer card of all time. I don't know. It's gotten very expensive for good reason because you got all Gen 3 starters here. You got Professor Elm. Just if you like the Gold and Silver era, this is the card for you. It really just harkens back to that simpler time in the Pokemon card game and I guess the video games as well. So happy to finally have this in my collection. Been chasing it for a while, and it just seemed like the right time to pick it up. And now we're going to move on to some sealed products. First up, he actually gave this to me as a gift. Got an Ultra Prism 3-pack blister with a Porygon Z promo. Love Porygon Z, such a cool Pokemon. Didn't really know much about Ultra Prism, but I started looking up the set on the Dex app after he gave this to me, and it's got some pretty cool trainers in it. I'm going to keep this sealed since I don't really have any Ultra Prism in my collection. But yeah, very grateful to have this, and thanks again, Zach. And I got another gift from him. I have very good friends, y'all. Very good friends. I got the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. Unfortunately, due to my job being as busy as it is, it's hard for me to catch drops on the Pokemon Center, so Zach thankfully gave me one of his 2 boxes, and I'm going to keep this one sealed and hold on to it. Got such a cool artwork here of Mega Charizard X on the front. And yeah, I think this will be a good hold long term. Promo looks cool too. Little Charcadet here looks like he's watching a fight. Maybe he's watching Jake Paul get his ass kicked. All right, and then last but not least, this I bought from Zach. Spent a lot of money on it, but I wanted to go ahead and get it now because the price on this thing continues to go up, and I fear that at some point it may be out of my reach of something I can just pick up. And that is my very own Cosmic Eclipse sealed booster box. Love the colors on this thing. Cosmic Eclipse is absolutely one of the best sets from the Sun and Moon era. I can't believe I finally have one of these in my collection. I've been wanting one for a while. The only other booster box I have from this era is Unified Minds, and I think between that one and this Cosmic Eclipse box, that's really the only two boxes I want from this era. But so grateful to have it. And just for full transparency, so you all know what I paid for this, I paid $3,100 for this, and that's actually below market price, believe it or not. However, this little guy's got a small dent over here in the corner, which I guess brings down its value. Doesn't really bother me too much, but you know, people get persnickety about that kind of stuff. I'm just really happy to have one of these in my collection. I plan on holding on to this for a very, very long time. So anyways, that's what I got on my trip. Really appreciate y'all watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave me a like. If you want to see more content from me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.